Hey guys, before we proceed to the video, I would greatly appreciate if you guys can subscribe and become a member of my Metafy group. The link is in the description below. The guide consists of the new post-rotation 60 as well as the justification behind every single card, as well as the synergy and approach and strategy behind this archetype. So appreciate if you can do that, and let's proceed to the video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I'll be showcasing my updated post-rotation Blaziken Greninja Dragonite deck. First and foremost, I would like to thank everybody who subscribed and joined in as a member to my Metafy guide. It's absolutely overwhelming. The feedback and the number of subscribers was absolutely beyond my expectations and my estimations. So hence, I would like to absolutely thank and gratefully send you my gratitude and deep appreciation for all the support I've received. And that's what inspired me to come up with the post-rotation list. I've received several DMs, messages, comments to come up with the post-rotation list. And in fact, you know what? When I was looking into the list, I think this list is even better than the pre-rotation list. And at the very beginning, I did test out a couple of different variations. I tested out Team Rocket's Petrol with the Stadium card. I did test out, Tatsugiri with Chorus Dynasty. But all those were quite underwhelming and not as consistent. And in fact, this list is probably even more consistent than the Arven TM Evo Secret Box Precious Trolley build. It's absolutely insane. And of course, this deck wants to go first, which is probably something that is great moving forward. I know that in the current meta and probably in post-rotation as well, most of the decks want to go second. So this deck going first is absolutely great. And the engine in this deck I've tested so far, and you are able to see in the following gameplays in this video, shows you how consistent this deck is. So let's just quickly go through one by one in this video. But first and foremost, I would really appreciate if you can subscribe and like this video. I just want to increase the algorithm chances of this video being showcased and being out there for the public to view, right? That would help a lot in terms of my exposure and whatnot. So yeah, so it's a Noctowl engine with Greninja EX. Now, obviously, I know the biggest issue here is you lose out Nest Balls. You're only playing 2 Ultra Balls and 2 Terrapagos. What are the odds of you getting a Terra Pokemon first and foremost for you to even start up your Noctowl engine in the first place? But that's where the Chorus Tenacity comes in, because basically turn 2, you're able to get out a Terra Pokemon by virtue of a Greninja and a Frogadier from a Grand Tree that you're able to get from a Chorus Tenacity. So you're playing 2 of that. You're also playing Hildas, Rare Candies, Ultra Balls. I think the odds of you getting a Terrapagos or Greninja turn 2 is pretty decent. I am open to switching out maybe one Pokepet or one Buddy Puffin for an Ultra Ball. I think that's a very, very possible consideration. One more slight change that I may make to this deck is the 1/1/1 Dragonite line. I may actually prefer the 1/1 Leafeon plus 1 Clefairy and switching out 2 Lightning for 1 Psychic, 1 Grass. And the whole reason why I'm doing that is because, the Clefairy is for the Dragapult and Lucario matchup. The Leafeon is for the Zoroark, Garchomp, Grimmsnarl matchup, right? Now, this list is more consistent than you think. I know we're playing 1/1/1 Blaziken, 1/1/1 Dragonite, but this deck really essentially functions like an EV box deck, actually, whereby the Greninja is your Pidgeot EX. The ability to Shinobi Blade for any card you want is similar to a quick search, right? And your Blaziken EX is basically your Flareon plus Crispin, because that's your energy accelerator in your deck. Dragonair plus an energy card, being able to search out for a Noctowl or for any other evolution card anytime you want, is pretty insane as well. Especially so since we're playing the Crispin right now, which enables you to Crispin for an energy to a Dragonair and an energy to a Greninja. And you can Dragonair for a Blaziken or a Combusken or a Noctowl while you Greninja Shinobi Blade attack to search for another card. It's just so insane. The synergy is absolutely insane there. Now, obviously, your ideal turn 1 is probably, if you are able to get a Noctowl ability Jewel Seeker turn 1, you already can start swinging by, searching up for a Chorus Tenacity plus an Air Balloon, whereby you attach the Air Balloon to active Pokemon. You Chorus Tenacity for a Grand Tree and a Water Energy card. Grand Tree out for Frogadier, Greninja, Water Energy, Air Balloon out for the Greninja, swing, Shinobi Blade, search for any card you want. That's essentially a quick search, and that's how you unlock, unclock, and make your deck work. Now, obviously, we're also playing a singular Crispin and a singular Ignition Energy, which absolutely accelerates your ability to Mirage Barrage with Greninja EX before Blaziken EX comes out. And it also addresses the situation in the event you were to prize maybe 1 Torchic, 1 1 Blaziken. Because by the time you require those cards from your prizes, you've probably taken 2 to 4 prizes by virtue of the Crispin and Ignition Energy play. I think post rotation, the format's a little bit slower. You're able to, take the time a little bit, search out for several cards. And that's why this deck is absolutely insane. But if you were to look at the 3 videos that are coming up later, 3 gameplays rather, which I've recorded in back-to-back games, you realize how consistent the deck is, in terms of its firepower, setting up, and the ability to loop snipes. By virtue of course, Crispin, Ignition Energy, and Blaziken EX. I've also included the additions, the possible considerations of additions into the deck in my Metafy guide, but I'm just going to say it straight up here. You can consider switching out 1 Terrapagos for 1 Wellspring Ogerpon because we are playing the Crispin, and you can go in tandem with Blaziken. The Sop Lock is also not too bad now that Tsuro and Jet Energy is out of the way, together with Penny, so that's not too bad either. You can switch out 1 Poképet or 1 Body Puffin for 1 more Ultra Ball. You can consider 1 more Rack Handy. I may exclude 1 Lilies or 1 Hilda if you don't really need them. And I may include 1 Dawn just to ensure that we get Terrapagos turn 1. Now, obviously, 1 super essential card, super important card that's not in this list that will be valid in the next format is your Meowth EX, which I'm not including in this list because the gameplay that I'm going to show is through PTCG Live, and I can't really show Meowth in that list. So obviously, that's the issue there, and hence why I did not include Meowth in this list. But as you guys know, if you're able to Meowth out a Colress Tenacity, or Meowth a Hilda, Meowth a Lilies, and Meowth a Boss, but primarily Meowthing out a Colress Tenacity to absolutely ensure your Greninja EX coming out turn 2, it's basically over. And of course, you can then Grand 3 out your Meowth or Area 0 out your Meowth and things like that. The Meowth can absolutely be discarded immediately, right? So that liability potential is absolutely out the window, right? And of course, if you were to include Meowth in this list, then I would absolutely include 1 more Ultra Ball. There's multiple usage of it. Of course, increase your odds of getting Terrapagos, but also increases your odds of getting the Meowth itself, right? So I'll probably Ultra Ball. I'll probably add 1 more Ultra Ball instead of 1 Poképad or 1 Buddy Puffin, maybe. Poképad is really essentially just for Noctowl or maybe another basic Pokemon. You don't really need so many item Pokemon search, non-rule box Pokemon search, right? So this list is absolutely insane. Now the Grand Tree is also a very, very good A-spec card in this deck because post-rotation, you're losing out the other Stage 2 decks where you might accidentally benefit your opponent by playing Grand Tree, such as Gardevoir EX or Pidgeot EX, which are both absolutely rotating from the next format. And the remaining Stage 2 decks in the post-rotation format does not really benefit from Grand Tree. They rather not use it, such as Dragapult EX, Grimmsnarl EX, Garchomp EX, whereby they are all Stage 2 Pokemons that will either have to use their Stage 2 abilities by evolving it from their hand, like Grimmsnarl EX, or they actually want to use their Stage 1 abilities like Dracloak or your Gabite, right? So post-rotation, this deck's absolutely insane. Do test it out because I think the primary thing that you want to emphasize on and you want to test out on is actually the consistency of this deck, because you are playing a lot of one-offs here. But it's absolutely consistent to me. Again, check out the gameplay that I've included in this video. It's so consistent in terms of setting up, looping your snipes, and of course the firepower in this deck. But again, if you were to ask me, I rather exclude 1/1/1 Dragonite and 2 Lightnings for 1/1 Leafeon, 1 Psychic, and 1/1 Leafeon, 1 Lily's Clefairy, 1 Psychic, 1 Grass. Of course, your Leafeon, being able to benefit from the water energy as well, which will in turn allow it to use his second attack to hit for 230, which is going to knock out any Stage 2 Pokemon that's weakness to Grass, like your Garchomp EX with the tool, or Zorok EX with Hero's Cape, which may be a difficulty that Leafeon may face using his first attack. So this list is insane. Do check it out. Of course, feel free to add certain additions or certain tweaks you want to make to the deck depending on the meta that you feel you're going to face often. One last possible addition that I want to include into the deck is the Baby Moltres, of course, because there are so many Tilmas Ogerpons going around, in your Arboliva deck, or your Tilmas Ogerpon Lily's Clefairy deck, or your Raging Bolt decks. And in this case, of course, Blaziken EX is able to knock out those Tilmas Ogerpons, and he is pretty tanky. But of course, if he were to die, then you may struggle a little bit in terms of re-accelerating your Pokemons, right? So, of course, for example, if you were to play against Raging Bolt, you may face some issues there. In which case, of course, the Moltres would be great. And of course, the Clefairy inclusion would be great as well. And like I said, the Leafeon and the Clefairy absolutely goes in tandem with your Crispins and your Hilda, because you can, just either Pokepad or Body Puffin for an Eevee and then Hilda for your Leafeon and the Grass energy, or you can just Crispin for the energies that you need. Similarly to Clefairy, you can just Noctowl into Ultra Ball, Crispin, and there you go. And of course, the Balloon works perfectly as well. Now, this deck's not so susceptible to Watchtower, even though I do feel that Watchtower might see a slight dip post-rotation, but even if it maintains in a lot of meta decks, like a one-off, for example, it's not too bad because you can, and we're actually playing 4 Stadium cards, so the odds of you bumping off that Watchtower is quite high. And of course, you can just Colorless Tenacity, because we're playing 2 as well. So you can Colorless Tenacity for another Stadium and just bump it off, and Colorless Tenacity for, a Grand Tree, and then get Greninja and search out for any card you want. So this list is absolutely insane. I do think it's way, way stronger than my pre-rotation list. Like I posted on Twitter, I'm on a 14-game win streak. This deck's so powerful. It's so consistent. Do give it a try. Do check out the gameplay. And again, if you want to know more in detail how to pilot and operate the deck, do subscribe to my Metafy. But for now, let's just see how this deck works. Losing coin tosses, but we're picking a deck that goes first, so let me go first. Because all the decks in the world want to go second, right? But I'm not too sure actually post-rotation if there are that many decks that want to go second. I think still majority of them want to go second because of lilies and whatnot. But now that Arven and TM Evo is rotating, maybe not. There, look at that. Not too great of a hand, but let's see. Typhlosion, right? I'm able to snipe Typhlosion for weakness though, so that's nice. But apart from that, and a Badoo, come on, man. Now all we need is a Colress, that's a good thing. But apart from that, I don't even have a water energy card to kill the Badoo, man. Come on. Damn. That top deck. Now I'd like to apologize. I'm playing the wrong Froakie and Dratini because those are the ones that are rotating. But I don't think so. It makes that much of a difference, right? As you can see, I'm not poffering out the Dratini anyways. And I don't think so. I'll be doing that anyways, right? Unfortunately, it's not the water energy card. If not, we could have sniped 2 turns in a row here, but yeah, I think it's fine. So the following turn, what we're going to do is you're not going to be able to Puffin. I don't know if I want to Lilies here. It's a bit risky to Lilies instead of just using Colress, right? And searching out the I'm pretty okay here because I actually do hit them for weakness and stuff, and Dragonite is also able to tank them pretty handily. I think he'll be able to knock out my Greninja pretty quick, but I think that's not an issue, to be honest. So yeah, I'm thinking, what do I do here actually? I was thinking, in fact, do I want to kill with Therapagos instead? No. 300? It's not that easy to kill, right? Wait, what? I totally forgot about a Crispin play. Alright. Riders on the storm. Well, we're allowing ourselves to be item lock the following turn, but I don't really care, to be honest. Oh, and we don't have a fire energy card as well, which is totally fine. So we're just going to take out 2 Kolavas here really quickly. Oh, unless I'm able to search for... Yeah, I can just Noctowl for an ignition, for a Hilda ignition, right? Not too sure if I have it, but if I do, they're absolutely cooked. I'm just gonna absolutely leave the Beduda alone and he can dangle his whatever he wants. Kolava and another Cyndaquil. So... Oh, is he able to kill me here? Yeah, so... I'm unable to snipe. But I think still not too bad. I think I'll just steal Grand Tree for a Combusken. Don't really have to evolve him. It's fine. I didn't really check if I have the ignition energy, but if I do, then they're pretty much cooked. I do. Let me take an Ultra Ball for the following turn. Yeah, just take whoever. I don't really need any out of this. Snipe for 2 more. You are cooked, brother. You are cooked. I'm not too sure how many Etans are in the discard pile. Just to concede. Countdown to concede, man. But if he does 280... Yeah, he still needs 1 more damage modifier and probably a Victini as well. He is attaching 2 energy cards. Yeah, he's cooked, brother. See you. 6-0. That's what we strive to do with this deck. GG. GG. Lost the coin toss again, so I'm probably going first, right? Let me go first, come on. No. But it's fine. But unfortunately, going second first is not too good, because we don't play like Dawn and stuff. I think this hand is not too shabby. But I think I'll judge here, to be honest. Wait, who? What? Chen-Pao? Don't tell me I'm playing... what? Yeah, I'm probably playing against Samrat Chen-Pao, whatever it's called. But not too bad. Yeah, and I'm probably going to judge here. And I'm probably going to toss away his Area Zero as well. Yeah, he's going to regret putting that down so early, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw away the Combusken for now. Let's just see whether we have Candy. We do, so we don't really need the Combusken that early. Singular Judge is gonna make a lot of difference here. And we did get some pretty decent cards. Fang calling for 1, 2. Oh my goodness, this is a pretty sicky hand. Well, we can't snipe this turn, right? I don't even know who we'll be playing against, man. I want to test my deck, and I'm currently at Assist rank. But we are coming across some clowny ass deck, which is very weird. Is it killing me for weakness? Oh, that's close. Oh wait, I still can snipe, right? No, I can't, cause yeah, I can't get ignition. Oh wait, I do. I can. Wait, let's hold up. Oh, I don't have. Is it basic energy card? No, it's prize, huh? I could have sniped them actually. I could have searched for Grand Tree, Ignition Energy, and an Air Balloon. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That's fine. And you know what? I'm gonna give you... I think I don't really need you, man. Actually, I probably could have searched for a Candy Blaziken, Candy Greninja instead of doing this, but guess it's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to use the Noctowl just yet. And knowing that I have Candy in my deck, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to search for a Blaziken here. And I'm going to search for... Wait, what? No Blaziken care. No, it's fine. I'm going to search for a Crispin. Yep. Hopefully I get a Blaziken here, then I can just Noctowl for Stretcher Candy. Oh, it's not too bad either. And keep Crispin for the following turn, right? And I can't even Grand Tree for Dragonite or Torchic. That's the sad thing. Dragonite or Combuskin, because both of them are in the discard pile, right? And I wonder who this is. Oh, he's sniping my Torchic. One Noctowl, maybe? Yeah. Wait, if he's not doing jack to me this turn, I'm just gonna end him, right? Come on, man. Kill my Torchic. I just want to end you. Don't waste my time. I don't want to showcase my deck against this type of clowny ass shit. But either way, it's... Oh, wait, am I asleep? Oh, what? It's... What? You get back my Torchic though. I think I'm just gonna area 0 here. I don't really care about energy, right? At this point. Man, this guy's just wasting my time, man. Please don't put me asleep again. And I guess that's probably the difference, about playing, let me see, you know, playing Switch instead of Balloon. But of course, you do want to skip the item lock play in the event you with your Colress's or your Grand Tree, right? Now let me flip here to end the game, please. Alright. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Just scoop, man. Just scoop. Don't even waste my time. Man. Hopefully I can play against a proper deck the next game. Please, man. But in terms of setup, it's not too bad, right? It's not too shabby. In fact, I think I prefer this than the Alvan TM Evo build. I think it's way faster. Going first. Finally. Now give me a good start. No. Who knows? Maybe we draw something good. We can still donk them with Fan Rotom, actually. Oh, not this deck. Not the best start, I'd say. Hopefully we get a Terrapagos the following turn or something, man. Iono, please. Judge. Right. But Fanrotom's not killing him as well, unfortunately. Oh, never punish. Might have to let the initial energy go here, actually. Unfortunately. Against my will. Can do this. Can do this. I think we take it slow, right? Yeah, I think we take it slow for now. Don't really need to Crispin just yet. And we don't want to be using our Terrapagos as well because they're just going to knock us out at an insane rate. And we can actually preserve our cards. We can also use Pokepad for a Noctowl the following turn. So we're going to get a Greninja out. Can we get Greninja, Blaziken? Crispin? That's a bit too much to ask for. Can we? Wait, hold up. Hold up. If they pass this turn, I'm actually gonna cook and absolutely showcase the power of this deck. You might think based on our hands it's absolutely impossible for us to end the following turn, to snipe the following turn. But I'm just gonna show you. Well, actually we can. Yeah, we don't even need a Blaziken because we have Abilene. No! He's gonna get a bench Pokemon. That's fine. No Riolus as well, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna search for the balloon because I think I'm gonna try and get Blaziken out instead. Let's see what I can do it. So we'll take a Noctowl, and the Noctowl will probably search for Blaziken Candy. And then I can Crispin anyway, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna Noctowl first. Blaziken Energy. Just see whether we have enough energy cards. We do. So we don't really need to search for what we don't need. See you, owls. Do we need a fire energy card? No, we don't. Search for too late. Oh, no, yeah. One here. One here. One here. Holy moly. Damn, son. Damn. I think we just aim double Makuhitas for now. And you know what? The crazy thing is they are probably screwed in terms of you know, they can't really bench two Riolus now because they're pretty much screwed regardless of who they bench, because I'm just gonna demolish all of them. Yeah, I don't really need Greninja anymore. And in fact, getting the Town Store is great because I can search out for an air balloon, which, not to say I need it, but what I need now actually is an Area 0. But even if I don't get it, I also have a Night Stretcher for energy the following turn. So I can just energy, Sitting Spirit, Stretcher, Sitting Spirit, and end the game. That's the ideal plan here, right? So yeah, Solrock can do whatever he wants. Riolu can do whatever he wants. If he plays Reversal and Reversal Hariyami with a bunch of PPPs and Max Belt, so be it, man. But I'm taking out 2 Riolus this turn. Yeah. So I think the Greninja is going down. The following turn, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait a minute. Are you not saving it for your Makuita? Yeah. So he really wants to finish me off with the Hariyama the following turn, right? But I don't really care, to be honest. That top deck's insane. Get the hell out of my face, boy. Ah, no more owls, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Do I want to stretcher back an owl this turn? But let me just pop in again. I do have another owl, so yeah. Do you know what? I don't think he's surviving. So I'm just gonna take another Hoot. And I'm just gonna snipe. If he survives, he survives. But let's just see what we can do. We're just gonna snipe these 2 and then we'll wait for the following turn to see what we can do. And if he doesn't die, we're just gonna snipe one more time. Nah. Oh, now the difficult thing here is that if he dies, I'm actually stuck in terms of it's a pretty decent Iono actually. But I need an energy card here, so oopsie daisy. Candy, Greninja. Do I want to take a dragon there here? Oh yeah, so it's killing me here, which is fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna Candy Greninja and it's probably game. Oh wait, the candy's used. Calm down, we're only playing 1 candy, right? Do I want to use Blaziken here to knock him out? Not too sure, man. Yeah, I'm pretty safe because there's no more PPPs, there's no more Max Belt. Blaziken's definitely alive. Did get my stretcher back. Let's just owl first. We need an energy card actually. Am I forced to Chorus to get an energy card? That's insane. I think we'll take a boss to end the game. Wait, did I just do the correct thing here? Colress Tenacity for Energy Area 0. I think I may have misplayed a little bit. I should have searched for an energy card instead, right? That was a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, wait, but I can still boss. Yeah, but I still can't kill anyone. Damn, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Unless he got my Terrapagosia, which is just... wait, what I should have done was... save the stretcher. Yeah, because I was gonna boss plus stretcher. Yeah, there's a mistake. Probably should have stretcher. Save stretcher for the energy card. Oh, he's gusting. Right, so we got game. He's gonna gust the Terrapagus, I think. Or the Dratini or Dragonite. Yeah. Unless he Ionos me here, we have game. But even if he Ionos me here, it's not too bad, I guess, because we do get a card. And top deck might get a Fez into an Owl, into a boss, or... Right, so we got game. Yeah. It was pretty... Yeah, actually, I wouldn't say it's a misplay, to be honest. But yeah, 3 games in a row. Not too shabby. Probably some tweaks to the deck. Maybe we can switch out a Puffin or a Pokepet for another Ultra Ball. Just because we want to switch out the Terrapagus as soon as possible. But, yeah. And we have game. Let's just see. I know we are... It's a little bit of BM, but yeah. I think it's fine. The deck works. It's too fast. Turbo and... yeah. GG.